Imagine in the future the wellness revolution hit us and the life expectancy of human mankind will be longer and longer. And imagine the population of the age over 65 years old will be doubled in the near 5 years. What kind of impact will be created? So first of all, if you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also click the notification button and also like my Facebook page. So you will be one of the first one who will receive my most updated videos. So if you have any questions or anything to add or any ideas or suggestions, please right now mark it down and leave me comments in the comment box below. If you find this video helpful, please give it likes and share so that I know you guys are not robots, you guys are human really watching this video. It's really appreciated. So today we will talk about the wellness revolution that is proposed by Paul Fuser, which was the economy advisor for both President Bill Clinton and also George Bush. So he had also published a book long time ago called The Next Trillion, stating that which industry will exceed 1 trillion in the next 10 years, which is the wellness revolution. So that is something that is going to happen, right? So what is the wealth revolution that is proposed by Paul Fuser? So the first revolution, if you don't know, the first revolution is called the land revolution. The second wave is industrial revolution. The third one is commercial revolution, which we just experienced. And the fourth one, which we're experiencing right now, is the big data and the AI revolution. And the next one, which is in the beginning of the phase, is called a wellness revolution. So what is wellness revolution in a nutshell? It's using big data and AI for the whole cycle for the healthcare and the wellness industry. So I believe many of you know Jack Ma, right? Which is the CEO and founder of Alibaba. So he has stated that in the future, the richest person he said, must be in the wellness industry. He said that, right? So it shows that how important and how determined this revolution is going to be, and it is happening right now. So we have to understand that it solves a lot of problems. For example, human errors. When it comes to healthcare and operations, we have 80% of the error that come from human error and miscommunication. That is something that we should not pay in the cost of our health. So in the whole cycle of the wellness revolution, it's starting from keeping well. So you're doing exercises, how many hours you're doing that, how long you're doing that, what you're intaking in your body, and having early detection to diagnosis, making decision, doing treatment and feedback. And then also implementing deep learning, the machine will be learning the whole cycle and revise the structure again, and then implement again to make it better. So that is the fifth wave of the wellness revolution. So we have understand that many of the applications and also the technology is going towards that area. For example, if you have Fitbit before or right now you have Apple Watch now, once you say yes, it's detecting your health every second and every minute. For example, your activity patterns, your mindfulness, your nutrition, your sleep patterns, stuff like that. And also, if you see some beautiful food and yummy food, you will take photos, right? Right now, there's a startup, they're saying that why not, when you take a photo of your food, how about I will detect the calories, what kind of nutrition is there, what kind of food is inside the plate, so that you are knowing what you are eating into your body, right? So that is also big data. So there are some examples of using big data right now. So it's not the future, it's right now. So we have to understand that in United States, most of the states is going to be legal of using marijuana for your medical treatment. But you have to understand that every year there's still 35,000 people died for overdosing marijuana. So after having heavy investment in this area, they have implemented the big data in West Virginia in the fall of 2016. After having the data and analyzed from more than 100 million patients, resulted in a 28% reduction in number of patients overdosing from marijuana. That is the case that happened not 1 year ago, it's 2 years ago. And the revolution has begun. So what about in China? In China, there's a patient, a woman, go fixing her teeth, putting fillings in her cavities, right? So it's all machine without any human hands, okay? So without 1 hour, it fixed two of her teeth, okay? So you're saying that, wow, that's really dangerous, right? Especially in China. What if the machine has gone wrong and then cut my gum and then cut my mouth, right? I'm not asking you to try it. I'm saying that someone has been the tested subject already. That happened last year, and it has happened in China also, okay? So the exact wellness revolution cycle is about using the big data analytics for cost reduction, including human errors, and also developing new products and services for the wellness industry, and also making faster and better decisions. That is the key for the whole cycle. So which companies are completely involved in exactly the cycle, right? The first company is United Health Group. So you might have heard of this name, but you may not know the departments. They have three major departments. Listen to the names: Optum Insight, Optum RX, and Optum Health. The three departments is analytics, the pharmacy department, and also they have 20,000 doctors in the department. So the Optum is not about human optimizing the data, right? It's about using the data to optimize the data. That is exactly what they're doing right now. So look at the technical analysis, look at the chart. It's going into a really beautiful pattern, almost without adjustment. So right now, it's sort of making a head and shoulder pattern, right? So we have drawn a red neckline as a cut loss price, okay? So that price is 221. So as long as it doesn't break below 221, you can look for the first target, which is 239, and the second target is 258. Especially the US market is doing really good. Right now, the new high has happened already, so the stock should be doing really good, especially after March and April. All the things and events and meetings are gone, and people may be optimistic again. So another company is Apple, right? Apple has the big data. It's sort of like upstream of the wellness industry. So the United Health Group is sort of the mid to downstream. So having a big data, everyone has to look for Apple, right? And also, why not Google and Amazon, right? Because I've talked about Amazon for many times, especially in the last video, I talked about it again, right? So you can check out my last video that is posted last week. So there are three US stocks that you should buy in 2018, and Apple is one of them. So right now, it's sort of hitting the new high again. So right now, it's sort of establishing the reverse heading bottom. So right now, as long as it breaks 178, the first target should be 188, and I'm quite confident it can hit $200, okay? So whenever it comes back down 168, you should consider a short-term cut loss, because the pattern should be destroyed. And if you're holding it for 1 year, you can set it a wider range for the cut loss. You can set 150. So remember to like, share, and comment on this video. Investing made easy. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.